This is one of the most exciting videos I could be making as a Toronto FC fan, as a TFC fan. It feels like we finally got a bit of our club back, and today we have a new manager, we have a new identity, and it feels like we can finally move forward with our club. Toronto FC have finally gotten a new manager in Bob Bradley, the man who turned LAFC into a powerhouse, and really a true manager. And what he has been saying in this press conference that has been introducing him to Toronto FC fans, to Canada, and to TFC in general has been amazing words that he's come out with. Bill Manning has done very well saying what he's saying, the words he has said. And I've just been listening to that before I've jumped on to make this video. But it is amazing that we have finally gotten a top manager who understands the club, who knows what the club needs, and is ready to move the club in the right direction, and knows that this club needs a overhaul. And Bill Manning himself says that the culture wasn't there and needs an overhaul, which is a great thing to hear. But guys, before I jump into talking about Bob Bradley in the new Toronto FC, I just want to say thank you guys for sticking around the channel. I know I've been gone for about a week. I've been really sick lately and I had hardly been able to talk. I had a terrible cough. But guys, I am back now. I lost my voice after that Canada-Mexico game. I will have a video talking about that very soon, the CONCACAF. But I am back and I'm so excited, guys. Make sure to sub down below if you guys enjoy the content. Drop a like down below if you enjoy the video, and it really helps me out in the algorithm after I've been gone for so long because of my sickness. And guys, we're going to jump straight into things, talking about Bob Bradley and Toronto FC. This is an amazing interview Bob Bradley's been doing for Toronto FC, introducing himself to the fans, really, and TFC in the MLS. And what he did at LAFC was incredible, managing over 142 games, winning 68, drawing 32, and only losing 42 of those 142, getting 1.66 points per match. And he was very good at LAFC, incredible at his time with LAFC. Of course, that tail ending, how it ended at LAFC, wasn't really the greatest, which is very unfortunate. But he is a top-class MLS manager. And it's not just for me what he's done in the MLS. It's the way he carries himself, the way he talks about what he wants to play and how he wants to play, what he's talking about already in his interview really excites me as a Toronto FC fan. He came in once he was introducing Bill Manning, got asked a question, and straight away, I want to play with an identity. This club needs an identity. When they talk about my club, they need to know how we play. They should realize that we're playing good style of football. And he's like, when people ask me how we play, I want to know, we should know the tempo is good. We should be able to see how we win the ball back. We should be playing on the front foot. We should be playing attacking football, exciting football. We should be creating lots of chances. We should be exciting the fans, giving the fans something to talk about. And straight away he went in there and talked about the city and how much he loves Canada and the excitement around the national team and what he has with the club. And it is very great to see a manager that actually is talking something that he knows. This is a massive step up from Chris Armas, who is, we won't talk about that, but Bob Bradley, really, I'm very impressed with his first interview. I knew he was going to bring the right stuff to the club, and I think he's the perfect manager for Toronto FC. He knows the MLS already. He's done very well with LAFC. He managed Swansea back in the day, and he is going to be the right man for Toronto FC. I do believe it, guys, and I think this is a great appointment from Toronto FC. Just today, this is a great move. And of course, Jose Altidore is already out the door. And the thing we need to start talking about now as Toronto FC fans is, I know we don't need to talk about is he the right man for the job. I think he's the perfect man for the job. Bob Bradley already talking about an identity, a play style, wanting to create chances, wanting to excite the fans, wanting to win the ball back and play a high tempo style of play. This is amazing stuff that he's talking about, and it is perfect to hear from an amazing manager. And the way he's talking, carrying himself is perfect in his first interview. And Bill Manning already said straight away that there was no culture last year, and what one thing Toronto FC always prided themselves on was a culture, and the fact that we didn't have one last year was very disappointing. But Bill even said we need to overhaul, we need to change. Even I can see the fans in the comments, which I do agree completely with all Toronto FC fans, that we need to overhaul, we need to change the squad. But the real key is we need to keep the likes of Schaffelberg, Soteldo. I'd love to keep, but I understand why he'd want to leave. He doesn't seem like a great fit, but I think if you get the right manager like Bob Bradley, he will be able to use Soteldo. The only thing for me is Bob Bradley loves a 4-3-3 attacking style, And I think it is perfect for a lot of the players we have. If you look at our midfield, it is going to be a fantastic and Bob Bradley system. You have the legs of Jonathan Osorio, a Canadian men's national team star. Michael Bradley, yes, you could argue he needs to go out and he needs to overhaul, but he'd be very good in that midfield. You could see straight away when Bob Bradley did walk into that interview, he walked in saying, "Where's that number 4?" Of course, he has an idea of using Michael Bradley. I'm not going to be upset if he does that. I think it's not a bad move. You need to keep the culture. He has a winning experience, Michael Bradley, so I don't think it's a bad idea. So you have Osorio, Michael Bradley, Pozuelo sitting at the top of that 3. That's a very good midfield for a Bob Bradley 4-3-3 setup, attacking setup. And if you look at his wingers and his forwards, I highly rate Iowak and Nolan, especially with the Canadian national side. But I don't think he can be our number 1 after Josie Altidore. I think Dom Dwyer's perfect off the bench. I've never been a big fan of Patrick Mullins. And we need a new number 9 after Josie Altidore is leaving. Of course, we now have a spot for a DP. And I think we need to go big and we need to sign a big name out there. Lorenzo Insigne has been rumored, and I can't see that happening. I think that is very far-fetched. But I do see Soteldo operating on the left wing. Bill Manning even said there's many rumors out there. Some may be true, some aren't. He kind of played down the Soteldo's rumors, and I understand that to a certain perspective. But I'd love to see Jacob Schaffelberg starting for us. I can see him being another future Canadian name that goes to Europe, like a Kyle Larin who went from the MLS, like a Alphonso Davies, like a Tejan Buchanan. I think Jacob Schaffelberg has it in him. He's only 21. He's still very young. He's a left winger. That's the only thing I see an issue with. Because in a 4-3-3 setup, you're going to have Soteldo playing off the left. And that's going to mean Schaffelberg starts on the bench. And I just don't like that idea. For me, I wouldn't complain if you get Soteldo out and you bring another big name in. It would be very interesting to see. And for me, we need an upgrade at the center back position massively. That's got to happen. We need a new center back that can carry himself in the back line. For me, our center backs are far too old. Of course, we have Singh, but for me, he's made too many mistakes so far this year. Zavaleta is 29. Gonzalez is 33. Mavinga's 30. It's too old for me. It's aging. You got to get someone in their mid-20s, someone who's experienced, someone who's a very good center back. We just need an upgrade at the center back position. And for me, we need a new keeper. Westberg is far too old, and Bonner just doesn't cut it for me. But guys, of course, like I said, we need a massive overhaul of the squad. But the perfect guy to do it is Bob Bradley, and we finally have the right manager. I think this is the perfect time for Toronto FC to do it. Go out there, get a new number 9, got the right manager, and I think Bob Bradley is the perfect man to take Toronto FC forward. Like I said, guys, Bob Bradley is the new manager of Toronto FC, and the new reign can finally begin. The signings will come in, the sellings, the outgoings will happen, and it'll be a very, very interesting summer for Toronto FC. But guys, please drop a sub down below. I know I've been gone for quite a while, but I am back now with consistent content. We will have a Champions League reaction to one of the games. Probably has a Canadian in it, and we will be talking about it after later on today. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments about the video, and make sure to drop a like, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace!